Elisha was a prophet of God, chosen to continue the work of Elijah. People everywhere were learning to respect him as God's new messenger. One day, Elisha was traveling toward a town called Bethel. He walked peacefully on a dusty road, carrying the simple cloak that showed he was God's prophet, thinking about the work God had given him. But as Elisha continued his journey, a group of young men from the town saw him. Instead of showing respect, they began to laugh, whisper, and point at him. They ran toward him shouting rude words. One of them called out loudly, "Go on up, bald man." Another repeated the same insult. "Yeah, go up, bald man." They were not just teasing him because of his bald head. They were mocking him because he was God's prophet. Elisha stopped walking. He turned and looked at them, not with anger, but with deep seriousness and sorrow. He understood something important. These young men were not just insulting him. They were rejecting God and showing disrespect toward his messenger. Elisha closed his eyes for a moment and then said, "May the Lord deal with you for this disrespect." He did not shout, he did not fight, and he did not chase them. He left the matter in God's hands. Suddenly, the quiet forest beside the road began to shake. Leaves rustled. Branches cracked. Out of the trees came two large bears, strong, fierce, and fast. The group of young men screamed and ran in every direction. Dust rose into the air as the bears chased them and scattered the entire crowd. No one expected this to happen, and the mocking stopped immediately. Elisha watched for a moment with a heavy heart. Then he turned and continued walking toward Bethel, trusting God to handle what had happened. This was not about anger or revenge. It was a powerful reminder that disrespecting God and treating his message lightly is dangerous. The appearance of the bears showed that God protects his servants, even when others do not understand his work. The road became quiet again as the wind blew gently across the ground. The story of Elisha and the bears teaches us to honor what is holy, to respect God, and to treat his messengers with care. God is always watching, and he defends those who walk with him. Space. End of Ending All.